Ask yourself a question first. Do you really want to clear bank examination this year only? If yes, then stop using social media, especially the Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Hi guys, I'm Payal and I cleared IBPS PO 2019 with 48.02 marks in the final list, and I got selected as a PO in Bank of India. So let's start. I was born in a small village in Haryana where people don't even like to give birth to a girl, but I have always been an ambitious girl. I was 10-year-old when I told to my mother that I want to become a bank manager. She was laughing. You can say that was my childhood dream, to get a bank job. So when I grew older, I did BCom and then MBA in finance to fulfill my dream. I was really shy during college time and also an introvert. I thought it's enough to do BCom to get a bank job and to do MBA in finance to be eligible for promotion in a bank. Government job was not really my first preference, but when I gave an interview in private bank, I got rejected every time because I was a fresher with no prior experience. When I came to know that the process of getting a government job is by clearing a clerk examination or bank PO examination, that was the criteria. So I thought of doing self-study along with the job in Gurgaon in a private company because I was facing financial problem. They said that I can't clear bank examination with self-study, I have to take coaching. Don't get misguided by people, don't do that same mistake which I made. It's their opinion, okay, you have to follow your mind. Listen to everyone, but decide on your own. I joined PACE Academy in Gurgaon in 2017 after saving money from my salary for the fees. I paid around 12,000 for the coaching. I was doing night shift in Gurgaon as a client finance analyst in Genpact India Private Limited. I had classes for banking in the PACE Academy at 6 AM in morning. So I woke up all night for my job and then I just immediately went to the classes daily for the bank examination. But within 1 week I realized that I joined the wrong institution. How I realized that? I would tell one of the reasons. I can't tell every reason, but I will tell one. They were teaching us how to calculate cube roots, the short tricks. But basically they were not telling us the short tricks. They were telling us how to calculate cube root in 10 minutes, the way we are told in like 8th class. We need the short tricks to calculate cube roots in like 10 seconds. So that was the point I realized that I joined the wrong institute. And how would I attempt like 30 questions in 20 minutes, guys, if I will solve one cube root in 10 minutes? And there were many other examples also. So I left the institute just after 4 days. I know my hard-earned money got wasted, but I didn't want it to waste my time. I left my job after 1 year because I was facing health issue due to night shift, and it was difficult for me to manage study with job. And also I had saved money for the bank examination preparation, for my books, for study, for forms. I started my banking preparation properly in March 2018. I didn't buy any course because I had already wasted a lot of money in the PACE Academy Institute. So I didn't bought any course, never I did. But I bought some test series and also of that ADA 247 and some other platforms, and some books also. A friend of mine, Mr. Rohit Rawat, he was my office colleague. He guided me a lot on how to prepare for the bank examination. So he told me to download 2-3 apps, and ADA 247 was one of those apps. I used to watch Achal ma'am's grammar classes. She is English faculty at ADA 247. So her English grammar classes were really helpful. It really helped me in clearing my bank examination. I made some mistakes also. What I did, I bought Normal Louis. Guys, I would never recommend Normal Louis to anyone because I wasted like 1.5 months on Normal Louis. You won't believe me, it didn't help me in clearing bank examination, not even single %. So it was a complete waste of money also, of time also. I bought some good books also. For reasoning, I bought R.S. Agarwal's book, and for quants also, I bought R.S. Agarwal's book. And for English, I bought S.P. Bakshi descriptive book. It literally covered everything: RC, letters, essay, grammar portion also, and it has the chapters for the grammar, and it provides you examples also, questions also to practice from it. So it covers everything. It was a complete package. and I would really suggest everyone this book for grammar. I became IBPS PO after giving 14 bank examination. My first exam was the Bank of India, the credit officer exam. I couldn't clear it. Second was IBPS PO pre-2018 examination. I cleared it in first attempt. I was good in reasoning at that time, but not good in English and maths in the beginning. I was okay in English and maths. I was not that good. Third exam was IBPS PO Mains 2018. I couldn't clear it only because of the reasoning section, because I couldn't clear the sectional cutoff of reasoning. It was around 10 and I got around 5.25 something marks. And I won't say the name of that platform of which I purchased the test series, and due to that test series I was not able to get an idea of how the real examination comes, or what is the difference between the real examination and the mock test you gave. So what happened in mock test, I was getting like 35-40 marks. I was doing top in the reasoning section in mock test in the test series, but in reality when I gave the examination I was like, what is this? What I was doing was like ABCD, and what came was like BCom final examination. So that was the difference, you can say. Some people would say that test series don't matter, it doesn't matter in your selection, but it really created a big difference in my selection. So I would advise you guys that before purchasing any test series, think twice, do proper research and then purchase any test series, because it would really waste your time and also your money if you don't clear the examination. I used to read newspaper but not regularly. I got 45 out of 50 in English in the fourth examination in Canara Bank PO Mains. That was my fourth exam, and how I did it, how I got that much marks. What I did, I changed my strategy before Canara Bank PO Mains examination. Just before 2 months of that exam, I started reading newspaper on regular basis for at least 30 minutes. I used to follow the Hindu app editorial, and I read it daily, at least minimum 30 minutes daily consistently for at least 2 months. Okay, so that really improved my reading speed, my RC, and my overall speed also. Grammar portion from the descriptive book, the book I have told you, the SB Bakshe book. So it helped me in revising all the chapters within less time. So that's why I was able to get a good score in English. And also I told you about the Achal ma'am's classes, grammar classes. I made notes from them, and I gave English sectional test for English and mock test also. I analyzed them and tried to reduce negative marking. Guys, accuracy really matters a lot. People would say that you should attempt like 30 out of 30 in English. Don't do that, okay? Do that only if you are 100% sure. You should attempt those questions on which you are 100% sure, and skip those questions on which you are not sure. Don't try to do guesswork. It really creates a difference. My accuracy got improved. That's why I was able to score good in English. I scored good in reasoning and maths also, but I was not able to clear the Canara Bank PO Mains examination of 2018 because of GK. I got 23 out of 50 marks in GK. I attempted 27. My accuracy was good because I was not doing any guesswork. But what I did was doing GK only from one source. I was following only one source, and it took me around 2 months after the result of Canara Bank PO. It took me around 2 months to realize that what I was doing a big mistake. I got this idea from the strategy of a person from a video on YouTube, and I don't remember that video. It told that you have to do GK from like 2-3 sources. Safe side, what I did, I started following 3 sources for GK. Earlier I was following 1 source, now I switched to following 3 sources. So that really helped me in getting good marks in GK in the upcoming examination. Adda 247 app was also one of them, one of those apps. Is really in that app you can find free mock test and free full test, sectional test, quizzes also, GK quizzes, and it really provides you daily current affairs. For the static portion also, the static part also it provides you, and the daily current affair it provides you. What I did, I used to write the daily news from that app, and I made my notes, and from the other sources also I did the same. It took me around 1 hour daily in preparing my notes for the GK, and during the examination I revised from the notes. Okay. Then my fifth examination was NICL Administrative Office Examination. The sixth examination was LIC Administrative Office Examination. I failed in both because of less attempts, so I thought of improving my attempts in reasoning and maths. And after practicing a lot, guys, you also need to practice a lot. I gave speed test for maths and for reasoning, and it not only improved my attempts, my speed, but also my accuracy got improved. So the seventh examination which I gave was SBI PO Pre 2019. I cleared it, and this was the first SBI exam. I attempted 78 questions and got 100% accuracy in each section. So I got 81 marks. My attempts were 78, but I got 81 marks. So I had attempted 30 out of 30 in English. So I got grace marks in each section, and I got 30 out of 30 in English also. The 8th examination was SBI PO Mains. I also cleared it. I got 112.5 marks, including the descriptive. That was the overall marks I got in mains. I couldn't get the selection in the final list. What happened? I got good marks in GD, around 15 out of 20, but in interview I got only 13 out of 30 marks. 13 I'm saying, not 30. 13 out of 30 marks in interview, and only because of that I was not able to get the selection. A girl who got the same marks like me in mains, she got 113 marks in SBI PO mains, and just because she got 30 out of 30 in interview, she got selected in the final list, and I couldn't. So that was really demotivating for me. I also tell you my sources, my motivation sources which helped me continue bank preparation. My 9th examination was EPFO ASO exam, the EPFO ASO Pre 2019. I cleared it, and the 10th examination was EPFO ASO Mains. That was the final exam. That means you get selected. If you clear that, you need not to give any interview, so there was not any further process of giving examination. I couldn't clear it because I got 6 marks less than the cutoff, so I couldn't get selected in the EPFO. My next exam was the 11th exam was IBPS PO Pre 2019. I cleared it. I got 76, and my attempts were around 82. The 12th exam which I gave was RBI Grade B Pre. I cleared it in first attempt, that examination, because my GK had improved a lot, and it had 80 questions out of 200. Okay, 80 questions were from GK only, and my GK was good, so I was able to clear it. I got good marks in other sections also, in reasoning, maths and English. In maths my accuracy was 100%, and till that time my accuracy had improved a lot. I mean, I always get 100% accuracy in reasoning and maths especially. So my 13th examination was IBPS PO Mains 2019 examination. It was on 30th of November, and the 14th examination was RBI Grade B Mains. It was on the very next day. On 30th of November, IBPS PO Mains examination was, and on 1st of December, the RBI Mains examination was. So I was not able to give a single mock test. You won't believe, I didn't give any single mock test for IBPS PO Mains examination for its preparation. I relied on the preparation which I did during the SBI PO Mains examination, and why I did that because I had very less time for RBI Grade B Mains examination. That's why I was not able to give much time to IBPS PO. I prepared only for the GK. Unfortunately, I couldn't clear the RBI Grade B Mains examination result. The scorecard is yet to come. Cleared the IBPS PO Mains examination, and also got the final selection. I got around 95.13 marks in IBPS PO Mains, 71 out of 100 in interview. Got selected as PO in Bank of India. So guys, now I will talk about my problems, what I faced. I faced many problems during my preparation, like financial issues, there was electricity issue. Still there is electricity issue in my village. Sometimes I have to study during, I mean without fan, especially in summer. so I was not able to focus because of it on my exams also. So also I had many a times depressing thoughts when I did not clear any examination. I had some depressing thoughts, really bad thoughts, but what kept me motivating, what kept me going on was smile of two person. I had no relation with those two person, but one was the incidence of a blind girl. She was not able to see clearly, and I saw her at the exam center during the SBI PO mains exam, and she was literally happy. I was like, I should not get depressing thoughts, or I should not get demotivated, and I should not think my problems as struggles, because this is what really the struggle is. Also during the IBPS PO mains examination, I saw a boy in wheelchair, and he was like smiling all the time, and he was with his father, and he was there to give the examination, and these type of person really motivated me. When I had bad thoughts, I thought of those guys, their struggles, that really kept me motivating. I want to request you guys, don't think about suicide. Okay, you may have suicidal thoughts, I know many candidates have. The same incidents happened in my neighborhood also, but fortunately he was saved at the right moment, and he was also preparing for the government examination. So don't have suicidal thoughts. Think about these people, the handicapped people who are literally facing struggles. They are still happy, and they are still giving the examination, they are fighting, and so you should get motivated from them. It took me around 2 years to clear the bank exam and get selected as a PO, but it will take you around 6 months, and if you learn from my mistake, if you follow proper strategy and guidance. I'm not saying it just for the sake of saying it, I really mean it guys. You can really clear this examination in 6 months if you practice a lot and with full dedication. I would give you some last minute tips. Stay away from social media, as I told in the beginning also. It reduces your concentration, it distracts you from your studies, and it really creates a big difference. You won't realize it in the beginning, but when your success gets delayed, then you will regret a lot, and you know the consequences of it. Study consistently, daily. Don't study like 10 hours first day, then 0 hours the other day, and then 1 or 2 hours the next day. Don't do that. You don't need to study 10 hours daily. Just like mobile needs, it needs charging, your mind also needs. It needs to be fresh. So what you should do, study at least 5 to 6 hours, but consistently, daily. Okay, maintain consistency. That would really create a big difference. And practice more and more and more from online sources and from online mocks. You should give the quizzes, speed test. Why I am saying to follow the online sources and not the offline sources like books, etc. Because if practicing from online sources, mocks, speed test will provide you the same interface of examination. Analyze the mocks. Analysis is very important guys, even if it take you like 2 hours. If you give a PO pre-exam of 1 hour, okay, generally the mock test is of 1 hour of any pre-examination, and it takes you around 1.5 hours minimum. Give the time, otherwise it would be like useless to give mocks and not analyzing it. Do this thing in the beginning, not during exams. During exam, what you should do, just practice, and you can really improve your score in last 2-3 days. You don't need to analyze the mocks in last 2-3 days, and do this thing in the beginning. When you are when you have started your preparation, when you give mocks, analyze them properly. Okay, give time to that, and try not to repeat the mistakes, the same mistake in the next mock. So analyze one mock, note down what mistakes you have made, and work on the weak areas, improve the strong areas, and then when you are giving the next mocks, remember those mistakes and try not to repeat them. So that was all about my journey, and I hope my experience have helped you and motivate you. So I want to say one last thing, if I can, why can't you guys? Thank you and have a nice day.